Hey guys, McJeffries here, and welcome back to the McJeffries network on OpenTTD. Now we start here at Fenninghead Cross. This is probably nothing to do with today's episode actually, it just happens to be where I was when I started recording. But, you know, the station itself is looking quite nice. It's got a lot of passengers waiting still. This high-speed train, express train, is actually about to traverse this track here for the very first time. I am literally picking up from the end of last episode. So these stations have been stopped at by the DMUs, but the express train hasn't reached this far yet. Although actually that one has. Maybe I'm lying. I think I'm lying. I am going to change you. So you're now L, and I need to change these as well. L. And U. I believe, to L. Right, so the first thing I want to do today is build a depot at this station for a brand new service. I say depot, what I really want to do is build a storage siding and a depot. So we're going to have this come across like this. Need to get that train out the way a bit, really, don't we? You like that. You're going to come straight across like that. And this is going to be the depot site here. So let's lower you and lower you and lower you. Raise you, you and you. Right. I want it to be... Let's do that first. 5 long. So let's see, what have I got? Industrial stations? No, industrial fixtures. It's probably the best bet. 2x5. Like so. And then... actually, let's do that and that. That's going to come across like this. And then this is going to be the depot site. So I think I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Rename this to... It says Gunton, but where is Gunton is there. You are Laughing Way. So let's change this to Laughing Way. Train storage 5. It's 5 long. Okay. So this is going to be part of the semi-fast network that we've currently got. So as you can see, Laughing Way, Great Bronfingberg, all good there. And then Fedworth, Trendam, down to Fenninghead Cross. And maybe even a few more down. Maybe as far as Sinningwell Ridge. This station could be made bigger. I think I will make it bigger. Just because this is technically now an interchange station. I mean, it always has been an interchange station, but it's an even bigger one now. So we're going to have that go an extra one over, like so. You'll have to excuse me sniffling a little bit in this episode. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I've had a sore throat all day. And a bit of a, sort of like a feeling of something trapped in my throat as well. Which I tend to get when I'm feeling a bit run down. But I'm not really sure where that's come from, because I don't feel that run down at all. So it's a bit weird, but just bear with me on that one. I'll try and keep it to a minimum. Let's see, we're going to pop these in like that. You and you like that. You and you like that. And then the benches, you and you like that. Perfect. Pop some signals back in. So that there, that there. Those two are already done. That one there and that one there. Cool. Pause game. Make sure that we don't lose any time. It's one of the frustrating things about this series now is I don't want time to progress too fast. so I'm constantly having to pause the game. You can see we're in the 80s now. One of the things I could do is run the game on, sort of make a mental note of what the time is, run the game on for a bit, and then just reset the time. That could work. I might see about doing that. Let's see, is there some more trains I can get rid of? I kind of want to keep these for when I do that heritage line. So I don't really want to get rid of any of them. I want to get rid of that one though, because that's just weird. No idea what that is. The turbine's not a bad shout. We're probably going to have to go with diesels for this. I'm looking for 100 mile an hour diesels. You are third rail. It's the Deltic again. I'd like to avoid the Deltic though, because we have already got it on service. It might be our only option though. Let's see. I think it is our only option, because these aren't anywhere near fast enough. Alright then, looks like we're going for the Deltic again. And we're going to go for some articulated carriages. Let's get it up to a nice length of 4. Right, so you are going to go here twice. And then you're going to run to here. And then you're going to run down this way to Fedworth. And then from Fedworth to Trendam North. And then Fenninghead Cross. New Winbourne. Runford. Sinningwell Ridge East. And then from here you're going to go onto the fast line down to Dartbourne, which is actually quite a long way away. Hence the semi-fast category. Here we go, Dartbourne, 1, 2. Now here's where the tricky bit comes in, because the next stop will be here at Grafingfield. This is the easy bit, it's this bit that's a little bit trickier. So you go via fast, you go via fast. Okay, and then this is just a simple case of adding Guard City St. John. Okay, so I need to go back up this end to do the last little section, which is you and you. You are service, you are no loading, no unloading. You are no loading. Right, now this is going to be 750, with the exception of you, which is just going to be 50, and you, which is going to be 1500. Autofill. Right, we'll set this up. So you are SFD L to GSJ. You are how many units? You're 9, aren't you? Yes, you are. And in terms of doing the special speed limit thing, 70 along this track, I'm not going to bother with that, really. Why should I? I don't think it'll make that much difference, even if I did. Off you go. We'll start the rest of you off. There should be a big enough gap that it won't actually be in the way, plus the fact that it does stop for longer at these stations should also mean that it's not too much in the way. And that should set us right for that. Next up, we're going to carry on extending this line. And then we might even today get the chance to extend the services as well, including this semi-fast service. Right, so it comes in from that side, so we want it to go out in the same direction. So I'm just going to pop that up as a mental reminder. Like that. Right, so you're going to come across like so, like so, like so, and like so. You're going to connect there. A bit like that, and then this one's just going to come straight across like so. You are going to come across like that, and then I could do that. This could be where some more lines join and diverge as well, so I'll leave this open for now. But I mean, it's a bit... I don't know, the junctions look a bit too clean again for my liking. They don't look chaotic enough. I need lessons. I need someone to teach me how to do chaotic junctions. Right. Let's draw that along. We're not too far away from our first stop, so let's lower this land down so that we are ready for said first stop. I did not want to do that. There we go. So this one goes down. All of these ones down and ready. Good. We'll level this bit off slightly, including that. Right, so the station site is going to be here. Obviously we're not going to worry too much about that now, because we haven't done signalling or anything like that. It's just about linking the track up. So from there to here, it's a drop of 2. So if I raise this one up, like so, lower this one down, sort of like that, that should be enough. Needs to go across one more. Like that. Actually, another one more. Deary me. Right, there. That should be enough so that the train can just progress. Like so. There we are. Right. And then from here it's going to come back this way and sort of ride the shelf again. In fact, where's the line go? The line goes this way. So yeah, we're going to follow the slope round. That seems like a good shout to me. Make sure this is all in the right spot still. You need to go down like that. And all of this needs to go along like so. There we are. Join that up, join that up, join that up, join that up. There we are. Pop this in. There we go. All like that. Now I think we should follow this quite literally all the way along. And I sort of do like a... If I go along like this, then I can bring it back towards the line. Like that. We're going to lower that. Lower that. So you come to there, go across there, get rid of you. Come on, no. That one. There we go. Okie dokie, you go there. Like so. You will come along like that, you will come along like that. Again, in terms of the express trains, they will get slowed down a bit on that section of track, but once again, it follows real life rules really. There are areas in the country where that does happen. The West Coast Main Line, for example, they wouldn't be able to run at the speed they do if it wasn't for the Pendolinos, because the turns are really tight. That's why the Pendolinos exist, although saying that, I hate the Pendolinos. I think they look nice. As a train, they look nice, and the Italian Pendolinos look nice, but to actually be riding on, for me, I have motion sickness from certain forms of transport, and that is one of them. Unfortunately, every other train I seem to do alright with, but the Pendolino I just can't cope with for some reason. It's weird. I think I've mentioned that before on here though. A few people said they agreed with me on that one. Pendolinos are very, very nauseating. When I do head on West Coast Main Line, I prefer to go on a Voyager, which aren't that common on the WCML anymore. Bit of a shame. In fact, were they ever that common? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I suppose they were, for a little bit. I kind of wish that I was old enough to have gone on proper journeys on the the Virgin HSTs, because they looked really good. I used to have them, the models of them, which I used to play with, but I never actually went on a real one. I've been on East Coast HSTs, and I've been on GNER, I think. They're the only HSTs I've really been on. All the rest have been sort of modern EMUs, DMUs, that sort of thing, and Steam, obviously. I've done a few Steam tours in my my time. Anyway, that's totally irrelevant information for today's episode. I'm just trying to fill the gap whilst I'm building. Alright, so we come through this little valley here. There will be a station here. There'll also be a bridge going across, I'm sure. So now we've got to follow. I did say we were going to build a station at Lenford, didn't I? Is this going to be a... This kind of have to be a main station for express trains as well. So another 5-tracker, maybe even a 6-tracker. We can have this as a junction station. So we might even have a route sort of come through here and connect up as well. Let's come back to that in a second. I want to make sure that this is all set first. I'm just going to be lazy here and get rid of this. What I could do in the future is put an aqueduct going over the railway if I do want to link that up with boats. I probably won't do that though. I don't know actually. But it gives me the chance to add Alburn Way onto the route, which wasn't originally planned. Right, let's see. So this will be 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So actually, let's take out these two, and we'll move them over to this side. We've got to get rid of that forest. We're doing that thing again where we just completely destroy the landscape in order to build this in. Ah well, sacrifices must be made. I'm an HS2 planner. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then this is going to come across to there, and then you there, and this one here. Nice little connection. And again, depending on how many stops this is, I think it's like 3 or 4 more, isn't it? Since the last... So it's Laughing Way. So it's one here at Headingworth. I suppose this would be the second one here at Ruffingburg Springs. And then the third one would be here at Aben Way. So number 4 is going to be up here at Lenford. So I could extend the HSTs even further down to here. Do you think? I think that's probably a good idea. This track, by the way, it's going to go off. Whoops, did that wrong. It's going to go off in this direction. Sort of how I wanted to do it, but not quite. It's going to be like this. Except this is going to be on a shelf a little bit further out. I'm really messing this up. There we go, like that, and like that. So this will come out of the station, around the side of New Pratfield, which is also a horrific name, and then we'll head off down this way in order to go to Hadborough Bay and Pluburgh, and then round through Chetburg and on that way again. So I think actually I could build 2 main stations and get away with extending the service. So I think if I come down to... I'm just thinking this could be like a triangular type junction if I do this properly and do it right. So let's see if I extend this a little bit more and extend this a little bit more. Let's see, I could probably get away with doing that one more, like so. We'll pull these tracks down like this, that one like that, this one like this, and this one like this. Not that far. Cut it back a little bit. We'll move this across like this, and I think this entire area in here will fill with station. So let's make sure this is all on the right level, like so. 2, 3, and 4, and you'll notice there's 2 more here. That's sort of been done intentionally. So the idea now would be there'll be another main line that will sort of, I say main line, it'll probably be 2 track, but it'll head off this way. 2 tracks off here, 2 tracks off here. This will go through or underneath New Pratingfield and connect up and form a new line that will head up this way through these towns, which I think is a pretty cool idea. So this will actually be the new terminus for this section of line for now. Let's just work this out. That will be the end, like that. And then obviously this will come all the way across. I've got to stop saying obviously. That's a really, really bad habit that I've gotten into. Let's see if I can go the rest of this episode without saying it. I should start having a jar or something that I'll put money in every time I use a pointless cliche phrase. It's one of these things. It's like when I was younger and I used to watch a lot of like Disney Channel and things like that, and I would start picking up on what the characters on there were saying. So I picked up a lot of American phrases, which I then started using in normal everyday life. And it does get to the point where you sort of sit there one day and you think, why am I saying this? You know, it doesn't mean anything. It's the most pointless thing to say in the world, and yet here I am saying it. This station's going to be tricky to build, actually. I might have to cut this back some more. Okay, that's my limit. So I could still be building crossovers on these diagonals. We'll see. I don't want to. That would be a very bad thing. We'll extend that up there as well, just as an example. Let's say we did you there and there. And there. Right, so let's say this one comes like that, and then this one will come across like that. See, already that feels too much. But then I don't think I'll have much of a choice. I could have the same problem on the other side in a second as well. I mean, that fits. It does fit. It's just putting the platforms in on this side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In fact, let's swap that for the... Then we'll put benches. So that's 3, 4. Where's schedules? 5, and then underpass as 6. So then these will be like that. So I'm going to have to cut into the lake in order to make this work. So if I do that for now, let's see, that one could go across like that. If I do this like that, sort of, and then let's say you go to there, this one goes like that. Let's connect that there instead and get rid of this bit. So that's sort of one side done, and then this side I could go straight across like that, and maybe one there, sort of. It's a bit messy, but it could do. It could work. I'll have to see about that. I'm not so keen on this little bit here, but I'll ignore it for now and pretend it doesn't exist. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend you all the way back. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. Hang on. Let's get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you and you for now. We'll change you for that, which means this will be this as well. Let's say this comes across like so, and then like so. And that will come across like that, that will come across like that. On this side, I think like that and like that, and then if I do another one here like that, connect that one across like that, and then probably like that actually. So that'll be the incoming from this side. I could probably fit, let's see, if I do that like that instead, get rid of this, and pop this here, you sort of then got like a double crossover. And if I pop that one there, that sort of works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing here. Pop the station in. 1, 2, 3. Did I choose the right type of signal for this? Yeah, didn't look right for some reason. Right, schedules 2, 3, 4, 5, and where are we? 6. Like that. And then you there, you there, you there, you there, you there, you there. Get rid of you. This looks like the perfect spot for the crossovers and the signals, etc. So let's do, this one will go all the way across like that. But we'll also do one that sort of goes like that, just to connect up to these two. And in fact, let's remove these 3 and we'll move them to here. And then these ones will go like that, like that. That's, yeah, I could live with that. That works for me. Right, so now we've got to put the rest of these in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, these are done. These are done. It's the other ones that need redoing. Yeah, these are all done. I'm happy with that. So it's just the local ones that now need doing. So that's 11. So 10, 9, 8, 7. So there. Actually, that wouldn't be there, that one. That one would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops, no, there. And then you would go back like that. Just check this quickly. That all looks good, actually. Quite happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And off you go. That should take us all the way down to Laughing Way. Keep forgetting the name of it. Very nice. Get rid of that one. The rest of these sort of line up almost exactly where I wanted them to, which is very nice. Very rare that that happens, but also very nice when it does. Single-sided platforms. We're going to go put the bridge in first. No, we don't have bridges, do we? Because I don't want waypoints. We'll put the underpass in first. So you there. Once again, hold control when you're putting the station in, so that you get the nice connection without having to... I mean, the other way of doing it, the sort of bodging way of doing it, is you just click and drag across the 4 tracks and then delete the 2 in the middle. You can do it that way. I prefer to do it the control way. For no real reason, really. It's just I find that that's a better way of doing it. I feel like we should have done a station either at Wenning Hall or Ley Hill City. I think Wenning Hall would be a good candidate. It just depends on the... Now see, I could do that. I could do that. Let's get rid of all this. Like that. We'll sort of try and draw this across like so. Oh, no. Like that. We'll level this bit off. I reckon if I did that, that, and that, and then did the diagonals, I could easily fit a station. Abso-bloody-lutely easily. Right, let's get rid of these signals. We'll get rid of the track in a second. I just want to see if the signals would line up still. Let's find out, shall we? Let's cut these connections so that we don't have it blocked by junctions. In fact, we'll just get rid of this track while we're here. Like that, and like that. There we are. Right. You up there, you up there. You across like that. And we'll do this one up like that. And that should leave us the perfect amount of space to do this station. Although I'm looking at it, it's not the most perfect space. It's not too bad actually, it's not too bad. If I pop you there, and then if I pop this one there, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, Wenning Hall now has a station. Okay, that works for me. Is this close enough? Yeah, it kind of is. Obviously I don't want to build a station if it's not close enough to town. Otherwise, what's the point of that? And I've also put that in the wrong spot. Let's move it over. Like so. And then we'll pop this one here. The CTA there. I do not wish to test that, thank you. Should have this paused really whilst I'm doing this. Just realised. Let's see, benches can go there, CTA can go there, and schedule can go there. Then if I come up here, there'll be another station here at Abenway. So, pop you there, Abenway Woods. I could probably accept this one as being Abenway Woods actually, because it is sort of in a forest area. I'll make this the exception. Like that, and then benches, one there, one there. Perfect. And then obviously we've got Lenford up here, and then Hadborough Bay, which is going to keep its name but lose the petrol station suffix because that's an awful. Lenford Valley. I'm going to rename this Lenford Junction. Like so, because as I say, the two tracks will diverge off this way. This is technically a junction as well, but I'm not going to call it so. Yeah, that just about does it for this. It does mean I'm going to have to extend the HSTs again. So, I think, let me think about this carefully. Because I don't really want the HSTs to stop at both stations if I can help it. I think what I might do is that, and then you'll be that, you'll be that. Except actually, let's move these up. So you'll go there, you'll go there, and this will be where the HSTs come thundering through. So you go to Laughing Way. We'll add in the second Laughing Way. Like that. And then between those you come down here to Hadborough Bay. That probably means I'm going to have to add another train to your service, otherwise we're going to run out of trains. Also, we've now got this excess here. Do we extend the... No, I don't think we should extend that one. I think we should introduce a new service using this one here. Let's do that in a second. I just want to clone this train again. Whoops. have to come all the way down to Dartbourne for this, just to make sure it goes from the right depot and heads in the right direction. Like that. So you'll head off and you'll do your thing as well. Right, so now I want to do a service from here. Let's use the Metro Camel. I don't know what it's called actually. We'll use it, whatever it is. And we'll use its standard carriages, like so. We'll clone it and we'll add this on the back. Forgot to hold control whilst I was doing that. There we go. So this will go Laughing Way twice. I'm just trying to think about this actually. Okay, it'll go Laughing Way twice. Technically it'll go Laughing Way 3 times. And then between this it'll go Headingworth Heights twice. Wenning Hall twice. Ruffingburg Springs twice. Avonway Woods. Lenford Junction. And then Hadborough Bay, which will only stop at once. It'll come back up here to Laughing Way. And then from Laughing Way it will go Great Bronfingburg Woods Great Bronfingburg West twice. I really can't pronounce that. That's really irritating me now. Through the tunnel here to Fedworth twice. And then Trendham twice. Fenninghead Cross twice. Down this way to New Winbourne. Runford. Sinningwell Ridge. Tempted to make that a terminus at some point in the future as well, but not right now. Little Flunninghead. Good to see the semi-fasts are in operation and working nicely. Penpool South. Rintberg. This service is only going to go as far as Dartbourne, and then it's going to turn around and head back. I don't want it to go into GSG. GSG is getting a little bit crowded now. As you saw at the start of last episode, all those trains queuing to go in. Don't particularly want that to be a long-standing issue. God, how far is Dartbourne? We must be nearly there. I believe it's not much further. Is it the next one? No? Is it the one after? Must be nearly there. Oh dear. There we go. Right. Dartbourne. And then once you get back up to Laughing Way. I really can't remember these names, guys. I am the worst. I am terrible. Right, so you are no loading, no unloading. You are service. You are no loading. The rest of these should be fine. 500. Like so. I did put the, yeah, good. 500 except for the depot, which is only going to be 50. And the storage, which is going to be 1500. Like so. We'll set that to autofill. We'll pop it in its group. So you are stopping diesel. You go Hadborough Bay to Dartbourne, and you are 8 units. Drag you in like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll try 12. And we'll unpause, and off you go. We'll start you all up. This is going to get very crowded here now, especially when the original services come back as well. That'll become very crowded. So we've got, technically we've got 2 terminating lines going from here, going towards GSJ. And then we've got, I mean it originates here, but it doesn't terminate here. The line from Hadborough Bay to Dartbourne. I do want to add some sort of intermediate services in maybe as well. But I'm not really sure about that right now. It's a bit difficult. I mean, obviously these are interchange stations, which is why they're the size they are. I would say sort of four track would be. Well, I mean, 2 track is standard stopping, which is this. 3 track would probably be what's the word? Intermediate terminus, like Farnborough is. No, sorry, Farborn, not Farnborough. Again, terrible with names. Farborn, that's an intermediate terminus because it is a terminus, but it's on a not on a main line. It's on a secondary line. Then you've got 4 track, which would probably be semi-intermediate terminus. So again, it'll be a terminus potentially on a main line. And then you've got 5 track here, which is interchange. Then you've got 6 track, which would be junction or main interchange, such as Hadborough Bay. And then anything 7 and above will be main station. This technically counts as intermediate, semi-intermediate / terminus, because it isn't actually a terminus, but it's a semi-intermediate station. I hope that makes sense. It should do. It makes sense to me. I will categorize these stations. I'll probably produce a list and put it up either on my website or just as an image attached to a video at some point. But yeah, well, how long have we been going? 41 minutes. So now's a good time to end it, guys. When we come back next time, we will carry on with this line. So obviously, I said obviously. So Chetburg, New Mundingworth Falls, Fruitborough, which is probably going to be another interchange. Great Mundingworth Falls will not be an interchange, but it will be some kind of 4-track station. This might actually have a terminus that will then go back towards GSJ, perhaps, and we'll extend the semi-fast down to here. Sorry, down to here. In fact, we could extend it down to here. But yeah, these towns are starting to grow now, so it's a bit difficult. I'm just thinking, I might skip out Great Fruitborough and just go New Mundingworth Falls, and then go down to Plardinghall, and we could have like another station here on another line, and see how that goes. Maybe one that goes across this way and ends up terminating over here. I haven't decided yet. That's the thing, I plan the line out, and then I go back and look at it and think, that probably won't work. So then I start changing my mind, and that's dangerous. When I start changing my mind, it's dangerous, because things end up going haywire. But anyway, yes, I will end it here with a very nice shot of the trains leaving Laughing Way. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below for ideas for future episodes, and until next time, I will see you soon.